Both Pep Guardiola and Eric Ten Hag are busy doing exactly the same thing in preparation for tomorrow's game. Tomorrow, Eric Ten Hag's Manchester United have their last and final opportunity to put an end to the treble aspiring campaign Manchester City is currently having. This FA Cup final also is the very last game of the season for Manchester United after already securing a Champions League position. We are here to analyze the forms of the two teams and to forecast how we think the game is going to pan out. Stay tuned. Now, the entire football world is aware how high Manchester City are currently flying. I mean, they are unmatchable. They are unplayable. All the good adjectives qualify them at the moment. They are untouchable. But we also are very much aware of the fierce rivalry that exists between Manchester United and Manchester City. And this is one opportunity for Manchester United to reclaim their dominance, at least in the city of Manchester. Last week, after the conclusion of the Premier League season, Eric Ten Hag stood in front of the fans in the Old Trafford to tell them that the players were going to give everything. Now, he was very meticulous and very careful with his words because he didn't want to promise more than he could deliver. He did not say they were going to win, like, Messi once said that they were going to bring the Champions League to Camp Nou. You remember what he said, yeah? Now, far from that, Eric Ten Hag tried to be very cautious with his words, so not to, overpromise and underdeliver. I mean, the current forms of the two teams, I think it's no rocket science to outright quote Manchester City as the outright favorites. I mean, I think it's quite obvious that they are the favorites going into this game, but do not write off Manchester United. United. Now, this is my prediction for tomorrow's game. I really feel that Manchester City are favorites, and I feel that at 90% chance, they are definitely going to win tomorrow's game. No extra time, no penalties. Straight up, 90 minutes, 3-0. Game over. And I can promise you, the kind of formation that Pep Guardiola has devised in recent contemporaneous episodes of their games, you can see that he just holds you by the scruff of the neck. He literally bans you from coming to his side of the pitch. And you feel lucky when you are able to break away from his press, maybe, once or twice in the game. You remember what he did to Real Madrid, right? Now, that's what I call, the exact word I used for it was strangulation. I mean, he's literally, you can't get away from your penalty box. That's what he does. Now, I really feel that Manchester United do not have the personnel, the expertise in terms of personnel to be able to fight in this caliber of a game. Honestly, the Manchester City side, those players have won way too many times. They are too comfortable and too familiar with winning. It's nothing new for them. These kind of atmospheres, they've been there many times. They've been to Champions League finals. They've won multiple Premier League titles. It is a familiar feeling for them. It's a familiar atmosphere for them. I mean, bar a few players from the Manchester United side, like Casemiro, like Varane, a few ones. Most of them have not played a game this intense before in a final with a city rival, and also who happens to be, the top team right now in terms of world football, not just English football. So it's quite a big ask for Eric Ten Hag and his boys. I do not really see them being able to get away from this one. And I think Pep Guardiola is really determined to get that treble. That man, he may look like he's playing, but I'm telling you, he works. He works really hard. And credit to Eric Ten Hag. I think he's done a great job since he's been at Manchester United, being able to secure the third position. But I really do not feel that he is up to it this time. I think this game is a bit too much for him. The first time he met Pep Guardiola this season, which was in somewhere last year, the scoreline was 6-3. Now, if Manchester United have any hope of being inside the game till the end of the game, I mean, till the end of the 90 minutes, that's what I mean, it will be dependent on two men. That will be Carlos Henrique Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Now, these two have been their best players all season long. Martinez, what's his name? Butcher of Amsterdam? Yep. He was also one of the key members, but obviously he's had a little toe fracture, so he's not going to be a member. He's not going to be a part of tomorrow's game. Now, my first prediction is 3-0 win for Manchester City. 3-0 win for Manchester City. Now, if Manchester United are going to be able to stay in this game, the game will have to go into extra time. And extra time, that's what makes Manchester United way less favorites, because even when the game proceeds to extra time, they do not have enough personnel to perpetuate that level of the game. So Manchester City will take out Kevin De Bruyne and they will bring Ilkay Gundogan. They will take off Mahrez and bring Foden. Not much of a difference. But Manchester United will take Bruno Fernandes off and bring who? Sabitzer? Same level? So if Manchester United will be able to win, it will be extra time, maybe a goal during the extra time, or penalties. But I really do not see, David De Gea being able to save any penalty, to be honest. I know Manchester United fans, some of them are going to get mad, going to get angry, but come on, this is too much for you. You're way in over your heads. It's really nice of you, really good that you were able to reach this final. I mean, a final, anything can happen, but I think this one, let's just look forward to the next one. Literally, because I don't see any chance of Manchester United winning the game.